Hello, I'm just getting ready to go out and I thought it would be a good opportunity to share a cruelty-free makeup brand that I have just started using, a couple of products from this particular brand. The name of the brand is Glossier, and this is the packaging. This is what the items look like. Nice packaging. What I've got here are a foundation and concealer. So I had one of those ads pop up in some of my social media news feeds, so the algorithms are obviously working, to give an offer for Glossier foundation and concealer purchased together for £29. So I thought that was a pretty good deal. It's not super cheap, obviously, but it's not super expensive either, just kind of middle of the road. It looked like the kind of product that would give a nice natural kind of finish to the foundation and concealer part of my makeup routine. What I normally use is Fenty, and the products that I have from Fenty, I'm not saying that they're all like this, but the products that I have from Fenty are a little bit heavier, a little bit more for, I think, a full makeup look. So I thought I'd give this a try because it just looked like a pretty cool product. It's cruelty free, just to see if I could have a little bit more of a natural look with this one. So what I thought I'd do is, just a couple of points on this before I start actually putting my makeup on. One was that this isn't something that I went into a shop and tried before I purchased it. I used their sort of color matching system. They have a pretty good color matching system to pick my actual shade, to pick what was actually going to match my skin tone. It was actually really good. I was a little bit apprehensive about purchasing foundation online without having previously tried it. I thought probably going to have some issues with the match, but I thought I'd just risk it anyway because they gave some really good examples of pictures of people with the skin tone of each shade. So I thought that that was really good to match your color without actually having to try the product. So that was a good thing. Number one thing is obviously that it's a cruelty-free product. Okay, so what I thought I'd do is I'd just go down half of my face so that you could kind of see the difference between my actual natural face and then my sort of natural look with makeup on. So I'm just going to put it on this side of the face just so you can see what my base layer looks like with this particular product. This is nice too. It comes in like a really easy to apply, but like this bottle is just, you could just put it right on your face very easily. So I'm just going to put a little bit all around that side. It says the instructions on the bottle say to work it in with your fingers. I have tried it. I don't really like working it in with my fingers, so I'm just going to use my sponge, which is a little bit makeup-y, but I think that's what everybody's makeup sponges look like, unless you use a new one every single time, which is not something that I do. Alright, so I'm just patting this in on that side of the face. I'm not sure if you can see the difference yet. But I definitely can. So it's very, very, very sheer coverage. And there we go. I think you can see the difference probably. I've gone a little bit over half on this side. So just taking a little bit of my natural glow, let's say, down. Oh, I should say that underneath this I've washed, moisturized, and primed ahead of time as well. But you could just see it's very good color match, but it's just kind of taken the edge off some of the redness that I have on my face, around my nose here. The darkness under the eye as well, without looking, like I'm really, really packed up with makeup. I like all different kinds of makeup looks, so I do go like full on sometimes. I do go with nothing at all sometimes, and I like that this is a little bit of an in-between. Right, so I'm gonna just start with the concealer now. just gonna stick it in a couple of different places. So just, I'm going for the under the eye sort of triangle that kind of gives this section of the face a little bit more of a pop. I'm gonna put it around my nose as well, and a little bit around my lip area where you can see my skin is a little bit darker. I've got quite persistent bags under the eye, and I've just given up on trying to make those look any better than what they really do. They're just there. I do put concealer on them, obviously, but it doesn't sort of mask the fact that they're actually there. Just because this is, like I said, I'm going for a more natural look. I just made myself giggle because I'm putting an awful lot of stuff on my face to have a natural look. But just because I'm going for a more natural look, I'm probably not gonna do the bridge of the nose highlight or concealer down the bridge of the nose to highlight the bridge. And that's just because this is supposed to be a little bit of an easier makeup routine. I am just going around the edges of my lip because I like to make that look a little bit more defined, and just block out some of the darkness that I get around this area of my face. And like I was saying before, just a little bit around my nose because I get quite a bit of redness, as you can see around here. Okay, that's all my highlighter areas. Actually, I'm gonna bring this out a little bit more. Okay, back to the sponge. And I'm just going to pat this in, blend. I'll obviously be putting more makeup on than, well, maybe it's not so obvious, but I will be putting more makeup on than just the actual concealer and foundation. I just wanted to show this base because one, it's new cruelty-free products that I'm using, and two, my other products, a lot of my other products are not cruelty-free at this point, but when I run out of those things or when it's time to replace, I will be looking for options that are decidedly cruelty-free. So I don't want to showcase the things that I'm using that are not. Just thought I'd show off something that I quite liked. Using my finger a little bit here around the mouth. Okay, so I'm done with my foundation and concealer for my cruelty-free. Hang on, not quite done. For my cruelty-free natural base, and I think it's fairly evident the difference. It's just evened everything out, and I don't think that, let's go this side, this doesn't look like I've got loads of makeup on. I mean, this, you know, you can definitely still see sort of my natural shade skin kind of coming through. It's just softened up all of the, you know, the redness. I do have quite a lot of redness actually, and the kind of unevenness in my skin. So it just gives it a really nice base for the rest of your makeup. I could probably get away with not doing too much else really. I like it. I like this one. I was actually quite pleased that I tried makeup that I like. For the most part, I pick up, a lot of times I pick up makeup and just, it just ends up being a waste of money really. But anyway, cruelty-free Glossier. I think that they sell and ship to the UK and the US. I want to say Canada as well. I probably should have looked that up, but that's what Google's for. Right, so that's it. My natural look foundation and concealer with cruelty-free products. Thanks, have a good one.